Hello, welcome to this edition of the Public Education Awareness Report we affectionately call Pear. Our mission is to provide updates and important information on the state of the Muskogee County School District. Today we're going to discuss the proposed schedule change with our special guest Kevin Aviles, the principal at Eddy Middle School, and Ms. Latoya Akins Jackson, HR Talent Manager, is here to tell us about our upcoming recruitment fair. I'm also excited to introduce the new segment, MCSD Shining Star. So don't go away, we'll be right back with these important messages.
Hello, I'm Mayor Skip Henderson. On April 17th, I'll be hosting the Keep Columbus Beautiful Commission's inaugural Mayor's Golf Tournament at Bull Creek. For more information about the tournament, please visit www.columbusga.org/keepcolumbusbeautiful.
Welcome back to the Public Education Awareness Report. Hi, I'm Kimberly Wright, Director of Communications for the Muskogee County School District, and we are here with Mr. Kevin Aviles, Principal at the Eddy Middle School. How are you doing today?
I'm blessed. How about yourself?
Good. So we all know that what's been going on with the new proposed schedule change at Muskogee County School District that was presented to the board on Monday night. So as the principal at Eddy Middle School, the proposed change would have an impact on your school. So how do you feel about that?
I'm definitely for it. What I noticed, this is my first year in the middle school here in Muskogee County as a principal, and what I've noticed is that, you know, the kids, currently we're starting at 8:20, and we're at Eddy, we have a large walk zone, and so many of our kids are walking to school, and they're getting there at 7:50, right before 8 o'clock, and so they're out in the weather or would be at that day until 8:20 till we open the doors. And so, it has become something where we try to get a couple teachers to come in early so that we can let the kids in a little early. There has been several instances where we have parents who have to be at work and they're worried about their kids having to sit outside, and so we try to do everything we can to work with our parents and try to get them in. Academically, I can see it making a major impact, just because when we're looking at testing and things like that, we always look at them first couple hours, because that's when the kids are really active and their juices are flowing and they're ready to learn and everything. So being able to get them in and pull them in a little bit earlier. Okay. And then there's just the thing about a lot of since we're a neighborhood school, there are a couple schools right beside us, like South Columbus is right on the side. And so just them having siblings and things like that, there has been the kids used to go to the library from South Columbus and just wait. And that wait there is, an hour and a half.
Wow. From
the time they get out to the time we get out. And so seeing that difference and everything, pick up in the evenings will be a lot shorter. Currently our kids are getting picked up 30, 45 minutes, sometimes an hour or more after they get out of school. Okay. And so just having the availability of the bus being there on time and the kids not having to wait, I think it's just going to be an awesome benefit for us and all the other schools.
So you're in a unique position as a former elementary school principal, and now you're a middle school principal. So how do you think it'll impact the elementary school?
Well, when I was at Forest, it was, if you get there at 6:30, the parents are going to get there at 6:40. If you get there at 6:40, they'll be there at 6:50.
Right.
And it's like they see. But the biggest thing there was the drop-off, because they have the kids would have siblings. And so having to hurry and drop their babies off, and they weren't allowed to get in until 7:15. And so trying to work with you, and I used to have kids that come in droves, 4, 5, 8 kids that parents had to drop their kids off at Fort or another school in the county, and then they're trying to get there by 8 o'clock and everything. That's what time they had to be at work. And so, I can see it there just making a major impact, because right now you'll have 20 or 30 cars just waiting at 7 o'clock to get into the school building, and so being able to get those kids on in and everything, I can see it just making a big difference there, especially for the families. It really works out. You never hear parents really complain about after school getting off, because most schools offer some type of program. It's getting to work. Okay. And so it's that time when, hey, I got to be at work by 8, I got to be at work by 7:30, I got to be at work by 8:30, and you have your own duties as a parent and everything to drop off multiple babies, and so I do see it as being something beneficial for the schools, but also for the students and their families.
So with that being said, what are the current challenges with the current bell schedule now to students and families and their parents?
Oh, goodness, there are so many. I was privileged to be able to get my CDL this year. And so I had to drive a route for the county. And when I was told I had to be at the bus barn before 5, I kind of was worried about, but we were honestly picking up kids by 5:30 and dropping them off at 7 o'clock or after.
Oh my.
And so you have kids in the morning and in the evening who are on the buses for an hour or more, and that's just that's a lot of time, and so seeing that being cut down, looking at the statistics and the data, that wouldn't be an issue. Even currently, I've driven a couple of routes after school for our kids, driving them home, and there are kids that are on the bus for almost an hour. And so
that can be a challenge.
Yeah,
for parents.
especially with the weather and everything, and our buses all have heating and air and all, but just with everything that's going on, I mean, it is just, that's a long time for a kid to be.
Yes,
it's a long day when you get there, and then you get in at 8:20 and you're getting home at 5:45. It's a long time for some of our kids. And so I see that being a challenge right now. Buses to and from, like when you're talking with schools, programs between the schools, and trying to do some things and build that culture and climate and really get the schools working together. Buses are always an issue. That's the first type of conversation. If I want you to come over and perform at my school, if I want to go over there, are there enough buses? And so, and that would really help us being able to really work with our sister schools and everything, and have our kids in their building and their kids in ours, and do programs together and everything, because there will be more reliability on when the buses are available and all. And so I see it as just a phenomenal idea.
Great. Well, there you have it. Thank you, Mr. Aviles, for joining us today. Thank you for listening. And also, our first community forum for the proposed bell schedule is next Tuesday at Spencer High School at 6 p.m. It's open to the public, so feel free to join us next Tuesday night at Spencer High School as we discuss with the community the new proposed bell schedule. We'll be right back with our next guest, Ms. Latoya Akins-Jackson. She's our HR talent manager, and she'll be discussing the upcoming recruitment fair.
Hello, we're on location today at the beautiful Bull Creek Golf Course, getting ready for our Keep Columbus Beautiful Commission's inaugural Mayor's Golf Tournament.
If you haven't done so already, be sure to register today.
See you there.
Welcome back. The Muskogee County School District is hosting a educator recruitment job fair, and I'm so excited to have one of my favorite guests today, Ms. Latoya Akins-Jackson. She is our HR talent manager, and she is here to share something about the upcoming fair. Hey, Latoya.
Hello, Miss Kimberly.
How you doing?
I am wonderful. Thank you so much for having me.
I am so excited that you're here
Thank
today. So tell us a little bit about the fair. What's going on?
Absolutely. So Muskogee County School District is hosting its annual spring fair. And what's so awesome about this fair is that we have really expanded our reach.
Yes.
The fair is going to be Saturday, April 22nd at Carver High School from 9 to 12. Of course, you have to register to come, so we want to make sure that we put that out there. But it is, our theme is all about the missing piece.
Okay.
We want the community to know that we need them,
Yes.
that they are the missing piece of the puzzle. Now, this year we will have colleges and universities. We will have our RESA program, our TAP program there to share information about how to become a certified teacher in Muskogee County School District. We'll have a certification hub where people can go and learn more about the 6 ways of becoming a WE educator. So we are excited about what we're doing this year.
Okay, so what's the demographic like? What audience or what type of people are you targeting for this fair?
Absolutely. So we're looking for individuals with bachelor's degrees. So you have to have a bachelor's degree or higher from an accredited college or university. We want to make sure that you meet the minimum state requirements. Having a bachelor's degree kind of opens the door for those 6 ways that we'll eventually talk about. However, there is a little nugget. We have a trade industry, and so those individuals who may not have a bachelor's degree, but they are certified in the auto industry, or they're a cosmetology. Like they have a cosmetology license, or they are a welder, or they've done construction and they are licensed and they are looking to maybe change careers and get over into the education world. We want to talk to you.
Oh, that is great.
Absolutely.
So you mentioned there are 6 ways. Kind of expound on that a little bit.
So there, as you know, there's traditional. You know, you go to a traditional college, whether it be undergraduate or through your MAT program, and you come out, you're certified, you're ready to go straight into the classroom. But we know that the world of education has changed so much, and that we've had to kind of get creative and innovative. And so that's why we're inviting those individuals with bachelor's degrees, because not everybody has gone through that traditional route. What's so amazing is that we've got these non-traditional routes. And so we have what we call a provisional certification, which allows individuals who have a bachelor's degree or higher, that are getting into a program, who have taken the GACE assessment for their area, to be able to teach provisionally on a contract. We also have our military support. So if you are active military and you're transitioning out and you're interested in becoming a teacher, technically all we need is a DD-214 saying that you've been honorably discharged, and we want you to come on over. But again, you've got to have that bachelor's degree or higher. The other way is a strategic waiver. One of the things that the state has allowed us to do is hire those individuals again with a bachelor's degree. And so if I've got a bachelor's degree in math and I've always wanted to teach and I didn't think I could do it, if you have a bachelor's degree in math, science, history, social studies, communications, business, marketing, arts, music, and you are interested in getting in the classroom, I just want to try it out and see if I love it. There are opportunities in Muskogee County School District for you. We also have our Bright from the Start. And so again, those individuals holding a bachelor's degree, but they like the little bitty people, the 4-year-olds. There is a Bright from the Start kind of a certification, if you will, for those individuals. And again, we just talked about our trade industry. I think that's an area that we continue to miss. And so, of course, you know, you don't have to necessarily have a bachelor's degree for all of those areas. You may just, again, you've gone to school, you've graduated from high school, got your GED, or you've gotten an associate's degree and you're looking to be an automotive teacher because you are certified, you're a cosmetology instructor, and you want to kind of come down to K through 12, there's opportunities for you here to do. So there are 6 ways to get to Muskogee County School District. So come on down and see us.
Well, what can I do to attend this event? Like, what do I need to do?
So wonderful. We want you to register. So if you go on our website, Muskogee County School District, muskogee.k12.ga.us, and you go to our career site, there is a application that you can use to register to say, hey, I've got the credentials you're looking for, and I want to come to this fair and figure out how I can become a part of the WE family. You have to register. Again, we want to make sure that we're getting those individuals who can get into the classroom. Again, we want everybody who's interested in Muskogee County to reach out to us. However, this particular fair is strictly for those who want to get into the classroom, who want to be the teacher of record. And so if you've got that bachelor's degree and you are interested in learning how to become a WE educator and join the WE team, then you need to come out to this fair.
All right, well, tell us again, what day, what time, what location?
Absolutely. So it is Saturday, April 22nd from 9 to 12 at Carver High School. And again, you got to register. If you go over to our website, Muskogee County School District, and go to our career site, we will definitely make sure that we look at your application so that we can get you there. We are so excited about you being the missing piece of our puzzle, and we want to learn more about you. So come join the WE team, where we inspire greatness.
Well, I am so excited about this upcoming recruitment fair. Thank you so much for coming and sharing with us. We'll post this information again later in our segment. Again, thank you, Latoya Akers Jackson. She's our HR talent manager, and we were so excited to have her here.
Hey, thank you all so much for having me. I'm looking forward to it. Join the WE team.
Yay! So we'll be right back. We have a new segment called the MCSD Shining Star. I am so excited to tell you about our new Shining Star. We'll be right back after these messages.
Hello, I'm Mayor Skip Henderson. On April 17th, I'll be hosting the Keep Columbus Beautiful Commission's inaugural Mayor's Golf Tournament at Bull Creek. For more information about the tournament, please visit www.columbusga.org/keepcolumbusbeautiful.
Welcome back. We are so excited for the opportunity to introduce you to the special segment of our program. This segment is dedicated to the students who go above and beyond their activity as a student. This segment is called the MCSD Shining Star. On this program, we would like to acknowledge our first shining star. Her name is Anaya Johnson, a senior at Spencer High School. She happens to be Spencer's first African-American female pilot. Anaya Johnson is a senior with a 4.2 GPA and the school's highest SAT score, making her its star student. She is a finalist for the Bill Gates Millennium Scholarship and a candidate for Page 1. She has just received a full ride scholarship to the Eastern Michigan University. She is also a writer. Her upcoming work will be published later this summer through Appalachia Publishing. Anaya's career goal is to become a pilot. On March 4th, she took her first discovery flight around the Chattahoochee Valley, serving as a co-pilot in the cockpit with Chief Flight Instructor Jared Neves. She is currently applying to attend Tuskegee's Red Tails program for teen pilots, which will take place this summer. Congratulations, Anaya Johnson, for being the MCSD Shining Star of the Month.
Shining star for you to see what your life can truly be.
Well, right now I'm in 12th grade. It's my last year in high school, and I attend William Henry Spencer High School. I moved here about 3 years ago. I'm from a very small town where the population of alligators in our lake exceeds the human population 5 times over. I was actually reading a book when I came across aviation, and one of the main characters was a pilot. And I had always loved hearing new languages, exploring new cultures, and just exploring. I love traveling. And only less than 1% of pilots are Black women. And I spoke with other pilots, and they've been telling me how they got there. For starters, it was very unexpected. I did not think that I would be flying today. I knew where I was going. We went to Air Ventures off of Airport, I believe. And I was like, okay, we're gonna figure out what opportunities are out there, what opportunities are tangible and I could possibly pursue. And this man named Jared Nieves, he was like, do you guys wanna fly today? And we were like, of course. Like, we didn't think that was what was gonna happen, but we said yes. So for probably about the first 15 minutes, we checked the plane and we were just going through a checklist. This is what you have to do, and this is what you're gonna have to do if you're gonna be a pilot. You're gonna have to check these things and make sure they're okay. So then after we did that, we got into the cockpit and he was like, okay, put on the headset and we're gonna take off. So we drove on the landing strip and we took off. And he was like, probably a good 5 minutes into the air, he let his hands up and he's okay, it's all you. This is what you do in case you turn this way, just go a little bit that way. But basically you're in control. So that was an out-of-body experience, really. That was extraordinary, actually. I was recounting the story to my mother, and I was like, this is easier than driving a car. And I don't know if it's because she's not in the passenger seat, like, anxious, but it's just so much easier to me. It felt much easier. The confidence is in just me knowing my potential and where I can get with what I've done so far. I put myself out there as much as I can, and I've used a lot of my platforms to express what I want to be. I'm Spencer High School star student, and through that I was able to go to a banquet and tell people I want to be a pilot. And someone spoke to me about that. I tell people, if I didn't tell someone I wanted to be a pilot, I would have never got that discovery flight. And I just share my wants, and I'm very passionate about what I want to do, and I share that passion through my words.
That concludes our report. I hope this information has been helpful, and we will ask you to please join us again on the next edition of Pear. Have a wonderful day.